This is the first time in 13 years, I think, that we have not been in Sarasota. Big change for the community. We are thrilled with the venue here. This is a world-class athletic venue, and we've already seen the dividends. And an example is the Learn to Play Clinic, which is one of the things we do in conjunction with the national championships, where we get kids to come out and get exposed to the sport and learn about the sport. We had to turn kids away. It is so huge. Whereas when we were down in Sarasota, where it is not a big ultimate community, we actually only had about 7 kids show up for it. So big change there. I think everybody's adjusting to the fact that we're not in Sarasota for the first time, but we're already getting some really positive feedback about the quality of these fields and the quality of the venue.
All right. And could you talk a little bit about this year's international events? The U.S. went 36-0, I believe, in international competition this year.
We did go 36-0 in international competition, and that was awesome. We were thrilled. We were represented by fantastic teams, fantastic athletes. They won some really close games to go 36-0, and we brought back a lot of gold medals, and we were thrilled with that performance. And it's an example of something that really helps us when we talk to the International Olympic Committee and the U.S. Olympic Committee. They see that we have world-class athletes that are performing at a very high level on the international field and in the international arena.
And I guess that ties into this year's big news, the recognition by the International Olympic Committee of ultimate as a sport.
Yeah, being recognized by the International Olympic Committee is a big step forward for the sport of ultimate. We were one of only, I think, 13 that tried for that recognition. It's a very difficult and long process, and it worked. And they were very impressed with the sport. They like the athleticism. They like the entertainment value, which is one of the things they pay attention to, interestingly enough, these days. But they were very, very intrigued by the spirit of the game. They love our gender equality and gender equity policy. It's very important to the International Olympic Committee as well. And they love the youth appeal of the sport. So they're going to be watching closely. We're also by far and away the most watched sport at the World Games, and they were paying attention to that as well. So very, very important and really cool advancement for the sport to get that recognition.
So that ties into the introduction of the Triple Crown Tour this year.
It does, yeah. The Triple Crown Tour is was our first shot at the club restructuring that we spent 2.5 years working on. We continue to get a lot of input. We're going to make tweaks and adjustments as we go, but it was a very, very important thing to get the Triple Crown Tour developed, launched, and promoted. And essentially, it's the reason that we were able to get a fabulous broadcast partner in ESPN. Prior to having that structure in the Triple Crown Tour, we could have never attracted that kind of coverage for the sport. They couldn't understand the club division. They couldn't understand the random events with random teams, and we were never able to get that sold. So that was a very, very important step. And now we have really good process in place to get a lot of input from the teams and athletes and continue to refine and improve the Triple Crown Tour as we go forward.
And how does all this tie in for the local league player, the casual player of ultimate, not at the nationals level?
Right. So one of the really big new programs that we just launched this year that we're very, very excited about is the League Affiliate Program. And that's where we work very closely with local leagues and organizations. We essentially become a partner. We help them become a stable 501c3 legal organization. We help them with budgeting, we help them with insurance, we help them with all kinds of programs, whether it's coaching programs, women's programs, observer programs. And essentially we partner with these leagues and help them become a stable local league that can thrive and grow with youth programs and all kinds of programs. And it's going really, really well. We're incredibly excited about it. We encourage anyone that is interested in talking with us to call Melanie at headquarters. She's our lead on this. We have more than we anticipated already because as leagues find out about it, they want to get involved. That has a grant program associated with it that has funds that help these leagues get a little more financially stable. And we're thrilled with the way that it's launched. We think it's critical to the future scaling and growth of our sport to have our leagues thrive and grow all over the United States, and essentially that's the mission of this program. Come see the national championships. Already some great games going on. Beautiful venue, beautiful weather. Come on out and see it. It's action-packed and really fun.